Hi everybody, it's Rebecca Gabriel here. I'd like to say, welcome to this week that's coming, the 10th of December through to the 16th. We're going to do a weekly card reading. I hope that everybody is well, and especially leading up into Christmas, it's a very busy time. So I hope that you've had a chance to see some other of my readings on my YouTube channel, and if you haven't, take a look. And certainly, if you find this helpful to you in any way, I'd love it if you show your appreciation by liking the video, subscribing, maybe sharing it with someone. So the whole purpose of me doing this is to help bring clarity to your week, so that you can make some better choices and make the most of what is being presented in terms of energies and understanding the best path forward for you. So we're going to do a reading for this week, so we'll get straight into it. I have pre-shuffled the cards, and we're going to take a look what's ahead for us this week. So I'm just going to start with this deck here. We'll just do a quick pre-shuffle to see what comes up for this week from the 10th of December through to the 16th of December. Spirit angels, what can we expect from this week, please? Okay. All right, so looks like this week possibly there's something's going to come up where there is a decision to be made. And I get the sense it's going to happen fairly rapidly. In preparing for this reading, I did find myself in an energy space of suddenly feeling like everything needed to happen quickly, like this. I prepared the cards for you, and that was the sort of energy that was coming across. So this card here says fork in the road. And so I'm sensing from this that probably around a job situation or a decision that is going to, or a choice that is going to affect your pathway going forward for the longer term, or certainly for next year. And so there's guidance around this is don't be too complacent. And I know it can be difficult to do that when you've got a very busy period just before Christmas, and a lot of people are quite focused on finishing up projects for the end of the year at work. And so sometimes when something gets thrown at us, we could perhaps put it in the too hard basket or not appreciate the significance of the offer or opportunity that is being made. So do take it with an element of seriousness, because this is calling for you to review the details carefully and trust your intuition in terms of what you believe is right for you. Often we get presented alternatives, and sometimes those alternatives might suit someone else's agenda and not necessarily yours. So the guidance around this card for you is to make sure that you remember what your purpose is, the bigger picture for yourself that only you can answer. So be very clear about that before you respond. Don't respond impulsively. It does require you to give this some consideration. However, it's important to remember why you're doing what you're doing, the path that you had intentionally set for yourself. It's important at this time to remember that when you are presented with some options. So don't be too quick to react, but you definitely need to respond in a timely manner, realizing that your choice will affect the path you take for 2019. Okay. Next we have come to the edge. This one I'm getting a real sense of you're just at that tipping point of everything coming together for you, and really tap into your passion and what you love and be ready to take the leap. Be sure not to, get into the fear zone, oh, I can't do this, and then go down that pathway of self-doubt. This is the Spirit's encouraging you to have confidence in who you are and remember who you are and remember the journey that you're on, those intentions and the dreams that you set for yourself. And this is, works perfectly, of course, in with this here, with this message here, that now is the time you're going to be given this opportunity. So be brave. Rather than recede back to where you are currently and go, oh, I haven't got time for this, or it's going to be beyond my skill set or beyond my ability. Spirit's actually telling you, no, that's not the case. This is the opportunity for you to go for it, to go with it, and to remember your passion and just take the leap. Take the leap knowing who you are and that this is going to be the right thing for you. Because if you don't, you're going to miss that opportunity and it'll just pass by. It'll just pass by. So consider it. Give it a go. This is, it's like everything has been leading up to this point for you. And sometimes we do get a little bit scared when we get to the edge and we go, oh, should I or shouldn't I take the leap? But Spirit's actually encouraging you to take the leap. Go with it and trust it. And of course, we have Yang energy to support you on this journey. So what we mean by Yang energy, Yang energy is drawing on all of your inner resources to take action. And now is the time for taking action. And everything's coming to fruition for you. It may actually take you by surprise. You may kind of feel that you've been in a little bit of a slump and feeling, the headspace might have been for you recently that you don't know where you're going and is it ever going to come around. But it is actually coming around. Now is the time. It is urging you to take the leap, go to the edge and take the leap and just trust you are going to be supported. Don't you love those hands are ready to catch you? They're saying, do it. You're going to be supported here. This is the right thing. You're going to have the right energy. So this week it's important for you to take care of your health. Do those things that give you energy. If you're someone that enjoys a good swim or a good walk or a workout in the gym, or whatever it is that gets you pumping and gets you sort of feeling mentally fit, physically fit, take care of your physical well-being. Don't be too tempted to overindulge this week because it'll draw your energy down and only confuse you so that you're not making a good decision. This is a time for you to take responsibility of your energy. Take the action that's required and know that you're going to be supported. Fantastic. All right. Now I'm going to just pull a card from the Enchanted Map deck from Colette Baron-Reid and see what comes. Perhaps some clarifying cards for what we've just seen. Thank you. Oh, yes. Love it. Okay. All right, I might even get some assistance. These are new cards for me, this deck. So the first one is stepping into the unknown. So, yep, there is a sense of fear. We're on the edge, just like the other card, coming to the edge. This one is basically clarifying, same message. Get ready to step into the unknown. And this is not about going into the unknown blindly. You are not stepping into the unknown blindly. It may feel it, but you actually have everything you need and you are ready to go. This picture here is actually showing She's holding a key. It's dangling from her hand. And she's probably temporarily forgotten that she has the key to stepping forward into this new opportunity and new beginning. And what that means is that you're equipped, you've done the work, you are ready for this next stage. You have the key, you are ready to move forward. You've got a beautiful rainbow here behind, which sort of is another signal to us that you are being divinely guided. This path has been set forward, this opportunity has been laid out for you, so you can trust. You can trust. So despite you feeling like you don't know where you're going, trust that you're being led in the right direction. You have what you need in terms of the key and the resources that you need, and Spirit is supporting you. There is actually nothing holding you back here. You are free to move. Fabulous. Opportunities are there waiting for you. This next card is called Home. Sometimes we are served well by remembering what we know and what is familiar to us. And that is taking the time to recall everything that you have learned, all of your life experiences, work experiences, experiences that you've gained in relationships, everything that has formed who you are today. It's worth recalling, and sometimes stepping back into our familiar environment for that moment helps us to remember where we've been and what we've learned. And so that this may help you, give you that sense of certainty, comfort when we know that we're about to step into the unknown, and that's okay. Because, we don't want you to feel unsafe. That's what Spirit is saying, is that it is actually safe to move forward. That safety that we feel when we're in our home environment, they want you to know that, your hand is being held here. This is safe for you to step forward. Take this time to recall what you've achieved and acknowledge what you have accomplished in your life so far. That's a good thing to do. You have what you need. You are ready for the next step. Just remember who you are and you'll be fine. Because you are going to bigger and better and greater places. You're ready for the next stage. Golden Palace, ready for the next stage. So even though it may feel that the pathway is unclear and uncertain and perhaps a little confusing or difficult, this is the reward. This is the reward that you are stepping up into a bigger arena. But it's going to be great for you. This is just what you need and what you're ready for. Trust your intuition, your feelings, that what you know about yourself, the truth of what you know is what I'm trying to say. Everything has led to this moment, and you have a lot to feel excited about. There's abundance waiting for you. Now, I just want to see if there's anything extra in that particular card that we can add to the reading. Okay, the Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. Don't we all get a sense of thank goodness? It's been a tough year. Oh my gosh, yes, we're looking forward to that. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Things come and go in our life, but knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share your wealth. So it's remembering who you are, that sense of coming back home to yourself. That's the importance of what you're about to step into. It's not about the material wealth, although that can be an outcome of this next step, but it's knowing that you're ready for something new and amazing going forward. Brilliant. So now I'm going to actually pull a couple of cards from the Doreen Virtue's Angel Oracle cards. These are so beautifully illustrated. I actually love this deck. I haven't used it for a little while, but very, very exquisite in its illustrations. Ace of Water, the Hermit, and the Knight of Water. This is quite reflective. Wow, okay. All right, let's get a little bit of room happening here. So, the Ace of Water, also known as the Ace of Cups. So the message on the bottom of this card says falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home potentially. So when we get the Ace of Water or the Ace of Cups, it's like a gift that, or an offering that comes to us. And certainly this week, this is going to tap into something that you love. So perhaps this whole, decision making, the offer that's going to come your way and you need to make a decision, and the encouragement to go for what you're passionate about and take the leap, recognizing your authentic self, is pointing towards something that you've been dreaming of, desiring, wanting. It could be multiple things, but it all links into who you are authentically and what your passion and purpose is in this lifetime. So an offer of love could be an offer of an opportunity that you're passionate about and resonates with your life purpose. So it could be career related, job related, family related, or even relationship related. So something is going to, that energy of offering love, offering opportunity is coming towards you this week. And certainly a sense of renewal and growth in terms of what resonates with your heart and who you are as a person and what is authentically and uniquely you. So you're going to be really feeling this sense of energy this week, and it's kind of a renewed vigor for your passion and your dream. And of course, this energy is helping you to be very aware, self-aware and intuitive. So, while you're in this space, trust the feelings that are coming to you, because they're going to help you with your decision. And the decision that you need to make in terms of your direction is going to best serve you if you're tapping into what you feel to be your purpose, not what other people want you to do, but what feels right for you. It says here a new home, so if this is something that you've been planning, the timing is right. So there could be a situation where you found the right home and it's like, yep, all the boxes are ticked, this is so me. So that's very exciting. So something definitely that you can feel excited about is going to present itself to you this week. Now, interesting, we have the Hermit card here. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. The Hermit is reminding us that at this period of time, if there's any doubt or confusion, the best way forward is to get yourself back into a quiet state, to gain clarity, to be calm, because when we do that, we make the best decisions. we are reminded about our purpose. We're reminded about our passion and our authentic self. So, it may be challenging just before Christmas with all of the craziness that happens, the shopping, the last minute reports that have to be done at work. There's a lot of intense energy. So this card is reminding you, take some time out in your day, maybe before work, after work, at lunchtime, to be quiet, to bring yourself back to a sense of calm, because it will serve you well in terms of maintaining your composure, remembering what's important for you, and to disengage from noise, gossip, drama, unnecessary conversation that's taking up a lot of mental energy and physical energy. So if you can, remember that, because it's going to serve you this week. The Knight of Water is quite a romantic card. So, a delivery of news that taps into what you have been dreaming about, desiring, is coming to you without a doubt this week. So, hey. So the card reads emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. That's the energy that we have here in the latter half of the week. So in some ways, there's going to be opportunities when you are actually engaging with other people that's going to help you be in that sort of very connected, intimate space. It might be that you're mixing with colleagues, friends, there's social functions. There may be a little bit of flirting on the side, tapping into, again, that dream space. So, yeah, wow. For some of you, falling in love, wedding proposals, someone coming to you again with this beautiful emotional energy of connectedness. But, the Knight is usually pretty full on with his energy, and so we are reminded to balance those emotions, not to not to take anything to the extremes. Sometimes we're in party mood. This time of the year, there's a lot of Christmas functions and what have you. Just remember to keep your emotions in check, but enjoy it, just do your best to balance out what's going to be quite an emotionally charged week. So, keep it together. Keep it together, and you will be okay. I really get the feeling, though, that there's sort of a momentum happening in your life at the moment, as there is definitely change about to happen. There's change that's coming, decision, an offer, the encouragement for you to take the leap, but stay within your purpose. Spirit's guiding you, ready to hold you. Don't be concerned. Don't fret that you don't know exactly all the answers, but you have everything there. Tap into your authentic self, and if you need to spend some time in quiet to remember who you are and your purpose, then do that, okay? There is a lot of emotionally charged feelings because it's quite exciting and you've been waiting for this change for quite some time. And so there's a sense of, yes, let's do this. So, Spirit's going, yes, it's happening, but keep your emotions in check. Don't sort of run away too quickly. You might be sorry. You don't want to be too impulsive, but certainly, there's recognition that there is some excitement happening. There's a build-up of momentum of things going where you have been wanting them to go. And it could be relationships, it could be the dream job, the dream house. a sense of new beginnings, whatever that has been for you, that your energy's been really focused on. It's coming, and there's like this build up. So yeah, keep it together, guys. Don't be afraid. Step out, take the action that's required. Take the action. You don't want to miss this opportunity. But don't be fearful about it. You are supported. This is leading to abundance. Despite the difficulty getting there, this is good. This is what you've been waiting for. This is the dream that you have been waiting for. Keep your stuff together. Whenever there's a lot going down, I always say, keep calm, because with calm comes clarity and you make good decisions. Okay, I am going to pull one last card. Oh, here we go, from the Romance Angel deck. So this will speak to us in terms of relationships for this week. What can we expect in terms of communication and relationships this week, please? Okay, let's do this. Oh, soulmate energy coming up, romantic feelings coming up, getting to know each other. Ooh-hoo-hoo. So, yep, okay, you will be in contact with your soulmate. You may already know this person, and if not, there will be a sense of connection in someone that you meet this week, even at a social function. But the energy is here. There's a lot of emotional energy happening this week, and you're feeling it. You're feeling connected. You're sensing this other person in your field, in your zone. You're feeling connected. And sometimes, even if we're not with our soulmate in the physical, we often can have that sense of knowing what they're going through, what they're thinking and feeling. The both of you tend to tune into each other. Well, this week there is, a sense of raised awareness of the two of you. The two of you have got each other on your mind. And of course, we've talked about emotions this week. There's certainly a lot of romantic feelings flying around this week. And yes, they're worth exploring. This is part of your new energy going forward. And it's good to explore those. Unless we explore our feelings, we're not going to change anything. And when we explore things, we get to learn more about ourselves as well as other people. So take a risk. Get out there. See what's coming up for you, and ask yourself about it. Just spend some time in your own energy. And then we've got the getting to know you card. So there's a lot of social interaction happening this week. There's a lot of social interaction. So if there is a particular special person in your life or a special interest, this week there's an opportunity to spend a bit of time with that person, to get to know them. And every time you do spend time with your special person, you're getting to know them at a deeper level. And of course, when that happens, the bond between the two of you, friendship or romantic, it doesn't matter. The bond between the two of you deepens. There's a deeper level of understanding, trust and respect. So certainly this is coming up for this week. So it's beautiful energy this week in terms of our interactions with other people. Beautiful energy in terms of you being on the path to, something coming to fruition. And, it's a real encouragement that this is it. Don't sit back. Don't be complacent about what's coming up this week. Pay attention. Pay attention to the detail. Do not get distracted by other people's agendas. And it's a real sense of party. There's a real party energy about this one. But you need to trust your feelings. When you've been blindfolded, when you've been blindfolded at a party and there's a party game and you've got to trust your other senses. This week you need to trust yourself, trust your senses, trust your knowing, trust you. Don't be impulsive. Don't let your emotions run away with you, but certainly allow them to teach you and tell you what you need to be aware of this week. Enjoy the soulmate energy. Enjoy the connections with other people. the special people, your special interest in life, because there's an opportunity here if you go a little bit deeper to get to know that special person. All right, people, that's the reading for this week. I hope that is helpful to you. Have a fabulous week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Okay, bye for now.